Hey guys, Infinite Gamer here. So, what's up? I'm back with you guys again for another gaming news video. I don't normally do these gaming news videos very often, but since E3 is underway and it's like we're pretty much in the heart of E3, I thought I'd take a few videos for you. I have a lot of videos coming up about E3. Got one coming up about Star Wars Battlefront 2, Assassin's Creed Origins, and a lot of other games. But this video is specifically going to be focusing on the Microsoft conference and even more specifically, the Xbox One X, or what Microsoft has given a new name to the Xbox Project Scorpio. It was formerly known as the Xbox Project Scorpio, but it was revealed to be the Xbox One X at the press conference. First, about the gameplay you're going to be seeing in the background is some Overwatch 3v3 elimination gameplay, so let's get right into the video. So, the Xbox One X, supposedly the most powerful console in the world. Keep in mind saying console, not PC. But I really do think that this is going to be the most powerful console in the world, and I think that because it is confirmed. Everyone I've heard talk about it, everyone I've talked to agrees this is the most powerful console in the world right now, and it is going to be the most powerful console on the market. Probably the most important feature on this console is that you can play games in native 4K. And with 4K TVs becoming less expensive, I think that the world will start to adapt to 4K, and I feel like Microsoft wants to get a head start over Sony, and I'll applaud them for that. Of note, Microsoft has revealed the price of the Xbox One X is supposed to be $500 or $499 to be exact, but that is expensive. I don't remember what the original price of the Microsoft console was designed to be the most powerful console in the world and in the market this year, and that's what it's looking to be doing. It's got better RAM than a PlayStation 4 Pro. It's got a better processor, better terabytes, or better storage. I think it comes default at 1 terabyte, but you can also get the 2 terabyte kind, and that's huge because the original Xbox One comes with 500 gigabytes of storage, so I think that that's a game changer for Microsoft in its own way. First, I'd also like to take a minute to talk about the name that Microsoft has chosen for this console. What kind of ridiculous name is Xbox One X? Like, I'm really, baffled by this name because it kind of sounds like a repeating word. You know, it sounds like you're saying Xbox One, Xbox One, Xbox One just over and over and over again. And I feel like parents are going to be confused if they're going to buy this thing for their kid in the holidays. The kid's going to say oh, mommy or daddy, I want the Xbox One X for Christmas, and they'll go out to the store and they'll say oh, was it Xbox One S or Xbox One X? So I feel like a lot of parents will get confused by this name, but it's just a name. I don't think it's that important. But Microsoft, I don't know what you're doing with the name. I probably would have rather them chose actually to call it just Xbox Scorpio, because that would have been a much cooler name than Xbox One X. I'd also take a minute to talk about the hardware for the Xbox One X. From what we've seen so far, the controller looks to be exactly the same, so not really much change there. But then on the hardware of the actual console, looks to be a lot smaller, a lot more compact. I think it's a lot thinner, and overall just a lot more sleeker than the design of the original Xbox One, which I think is pretty good, is a step in the right direction, because with Microsoft's hardware was really just a swing and the miss from when the original Xbox One came out. And they kind of corrected it with the Xbox One S by just making it smaller, but I don't think that warrants a better Xbox. I think just making it smaller doesn't mean that the hardware automatically gets better. I'd also like to take a note saying all of the exclusives that Microsoft has pointed out for this game, because the original Xbox One didn't have barely any exclusives. It had Halo 5, it had Tomb Raider, it had a few other games I can't remember, Forza, all those games. And I feel like Xbox has done a better job improving their exclusive titles. Of note, a lot of these games from mix of IGN and Xbox's YouTube channels I've seen previews for, a lot of them look like indie games. And I'll probably go through the specific names of them at the first. I saw one game that really surprised me on this list, and that was Minecraft in 4K. First of all, why would you want to play Minecraft in 4K? It's just blocks and pixels and straight lines. You don't need any extra blocks for playing Minecraft in 4K on your Xbox. So I think that was a tad weird, but if you want to play Minecraft in 4K on an Xbox, fine, you can do that. I don't know if I support your decision, but it's your decision. And also of note, a lot of these titles were indie titles, as I said before. Probably the one that looks most excited for is the Crackdown game. I forget what the game's all about, but it's the one that is endorsed by Terry Crews, so I know it's pretty much going to be good. I also think that basically a lot of indie titles just nobody has heard of, and that's the thing for indie titles, because some people have heard of indie titles, but not really much people have heard of these indie titles. They're completely new titles. Nothing really stands out about them. Nobody really has heard of them before, but I think that brings in extra. Meanwhile, while still on the topic of exclusives, I also think that Xbox has really stretched the word exclusives over this E3 conference, because there was a heck ton of games at the Xbox E3 conference that they've stressed to be only Xbox exclusives. The one game that I am very interested to see how it does on the Xbox is PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, because that was a game that's originally on PC. I don't know why they're bringing it to Xbox, and more importantly, are they bringing it to PlayStation? Because if you go look at the Xbox YouTube channel, it'll say only on Xbox, so that might mean it's only on Xbox, or Sony might announce it as well. But they've announced a lot of new titles for the Xbox, and I'm probably going to be naming all. They got Forza Motorsport 7, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Life is Strange Before the Storm, Metro Exodus, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, Ashen, Cuphead, Crackdown 3, which is the one I was talking to you guys about, endorsed by Terry Crews, Super Lucky's Tale, Sea of Thieves, The Artful Escape, The Last Night, Black Desert, Minecraft in 4K, which I already talked about, The Darwin Project, State of Decay 2, Deep Rock Galactic, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, I already mentioned that, and that's pretty much all of the exclusive titles and indie games that Microsoft has announced for their console, and I'm sure there'll be more as the E3 conference goes on. So yeah, guys, that is going to be it for this video. I'll definitely have more videos covering all the major events at E3. I'm definitely going to have one for Activision's Call of Duty World War II multiplayer reveal trailer. Definitely have one for that. I'll probably also have one analyzing the trailers of like Assassin's Creed Origins and Star Wars Battlefront 2. Those look like great games. In addition, as I'll probably analyze maybe Bethesda's conference, Ubisoft's conference, and a few other gaming conferences. And as always, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.